Okay, like I mentioned, there's 4 different types of sentences. The first one is called a declarative sentence, and all that is, it's a statement. Now, a statement means like you're telling someone something. That means it's just something that you observe, it's something that you see. Now, declarative sentences are always going to end with a period. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a big period in the middle, because I want you to remember that declarative sentences will always end with a period, okay? So if it's a declarative sentence, it will end with a period. So an example of a sentence is, my math test is tomorrow. Now, not really. I don't really have a math test tomorrow, but this is an example of a declarative sentence. I'm just telling you something, right? So it's just a statement, right? So that means when someone is just telling you something, then that means it is a statement and it's a declarative sentence. Ms. Flores, don't forget to do attendance. Yes, I want you to put this big period in the middle. That way you remember that declarative sentences always, always, always end with a period. Okay, the second type of sentence is called an interrogative sentence. Now, interrogative sentences is a question. So if it's a question, boys and girls, what do interrogative sentences end with, do you think? Is it going to end with a period? June? Good job. So June said question mark. So that's what I want you to draw in the middle, because interrogative sentences will always end with a question mark. Now, do y'all remember in our reader's notebook, we took notes on question words? Do y'all remember that? And so you'll know it's a question if it begins with the question word. So for instance, an example sentence could be, have you seen my sunglasses? And so that's a question, so I have to put a question mark at the end. So remember, question sentences always begin with the question word, and have was one of our question words. So far we have declarative sentences, so it's a statement, right? I'm just telling you something, it's a telling sentence. We have interrogative sentences, which are question sentences, and those end with question marks. We need to write quick, sweetie, okay? You gotta do quick notes for me. The third type of sentence is called exclamatory. Now, an exclamatory, all it is an exclamation. So who thinks they know? What are exclamatory sentences going to end with? What do y'all think Jose, what do you think?
The exclamation mark is
What did you say, Judy?
I forgot.
Okay, so who wants to help him? If it's an exclamatory sentence, what do you think it's going to end with? What do you think it's going to end with? No one knows? Oh my goodness.
Julian has his hand raised. Julian
Oh,
Soto.
okay, Julian, what do you think it is?
Exclamation mark.
Good job, Julian. So it's going to end with an exclamation mark. So I want y'all to draw that really big in the middle. So exclamatory sentences will end with an exclamation mark. So an example sentence would be, there's a shark in the water, right? So you use exclamation points when you're trying to show emotion or feeling, right? So I'm going to write that at the bottom.
Miss, I can't see it.
Okay, hold on. Can y'all see that? That's what we
Yes.
We gotta keep up, guys, because Miss Waldie's moving on, okay? I'm gonna give you a little bit of time.
I'm trying my hardest right now. I've already had everything right down in like 2 seconds.
So since you have glasses, look what Miss Waldie does. You put your mask up, all the way up, and then you put your glasses on top of your mask, okay? Not into your eye. There you go, and then put your glasses on top of your nose. There you go. Perfect. Good job. All right, quick, girls. All right. Now the last type of sentence that there is called an imperative sentence. And an imperative sentence is a command. Now, who knows what a command is? I bet a bunch of y'all are really good at commands.
Like you tell them to do something?
Yes, good job. But next time, raise your hand, okay? Because I saw Noah raised his hand too. So I want to make sure y'all each get a turn. But exactly, a command is when you're telling someone to do something. Now, does that mean you tell a mean? No, right? It means that you're giving them a command. So for instance, if I say, hey, Amory, go wash the dishes, right? I don't mean it mean. I'm just saying, hey, Amory, you need to go wash the dishes. It's a command. I'm telling you to do it, right? How many of y'all do your parents give you commands at home? Do they say, hey, Noah, go clean your room? Or, hey, Josiah, go make yourself lunch? Or, hey, Hector, go pick up your toys, right? Your parents give you commands at home. Now, when we're writing a command sentence or an imperative sentence, we can either use two types of punctuation. We can either use periods, so that's one thing, or we can use exclamation marks. Or exclamation points. So you can use either one, okay? So for imperative sentences, you can either use one. So an example sentence would be clean your room with an exclamation mark. Or another sentence could be do your homework, please. So those are two different types of imperative sentences. So I'll give y'all some time to finish your notes because you're gonna need this whenever you do your assignment for today, okay guys? Okay, you need to right click or hover, okay? Oh, good job. Okay, when you are done, give me a thumbs up. Ariana is done. Hector's done. Jacob's almost done. Sebastian, you're done.
Keep writing, J-Bell.
Keep going,
Keep
David.
writing.
Now, who wants to share while the rest of the class is finishing? Which type of sentence is your favorite? Do you like declarative, interrogative sentences, exclamatory, or imperative sentences? Does anyone have a favorite? Michael,
I guess command, I guess.
you like the commands?
Yeah, like the command ones.
Yeah, those are fun. And I do like also commands because you can use two different types of punctuation for it, right? But now,
Yeah.
remember, when we say a command or we are giving a command sentence, does that mean we're being mean about it? No, right? Command sometimes can be mean if you're using it incorrectly, right? Commands aren't always mean. It's just you're telling someone to do something, okay? All right, let me explain the assignment really quickly. And then if you're not done with the notes, we will come back and finish the notes before you go to your assignment. But let me explain the assignment, okay? So when you go to Google Classroom, where is that? You're gonna go to Tuesday, and then you're gonna click on the writing assignment, okay? And then it says types of sentences. Now the directions say, after each sentence, write either statement, question, or command, then type the sentence correctly. So if you notice, the sentences don't have a capital letter and the sentences do not have punctuation. So you're gonna read the sentence. We'll do the first one together. We can help you put the groceries away. Is that a statement, a question, or a command? Who wants to tell me? Miracle Rios, what do you think?
A question.
So now, Miracle, remember, question sentences begin with the question word. Look at the word we. Is that a question word? No, right? So that wouldn't be a question. So does someone else want to try? What type of sentence do you think this is? A statement, a question, or a command? What do you think, Jacob?
Statement.
Good job, Jacob. So what you'll do is you'll click right here and you're going to type statement. Now, it wants you to fix the sentence. So notice the sentence does not begin with the capital letter and it does not have a punctuation. So if you go back to our notes, remember, if it's a statement, who knows what punctuation are we going to put? Go back to our notes. If it's a statement, what are we going to put, Chokayla?
Period.
A period. So what you're going to do is you're going to retype the sentence correctly. So look, I'm going to capitalize the W. We can help you. All you're doing is copy what I put. Right? We're fixing two things. Put the groceries away. Now, Trokayla said I'm going to add a period, so you add your